cover something I don't cover often, but I believe is very important, especially with everything coming up nowadays. So what we're first going to do is going to clear these. We're going to cover Hicks Holsters. Put that back in there, actually. Clear. Safety first, always. These are going to come into play later, but it's a piece of the work we're going to talk about. So we're talking about Hicks Holsters. Hicks Holster is based not far from where we're at. US made, small project Kydex. He's into wallets now. He's into obviously holsters. These are both duty holsters, a mag holder double rig. He's got various molds. He doesn't do the blue guns, but he has the molds that are CNC'd. And the CNC makes those molds exact. So that's how it works. Shout out to DSK, Todd Begg. So DSK, Todd Begg, this is also Fair and Forge. Violent Little for some Pickle Rick. My cigar pipe and nude briar pipe. There's no stain on that thing. It's all by my hand. By Chris Morgan. And my other favorite pipe by Craig Cedar. All right, so we have right here, we have an MMP 2.0, 4.25 inch, and we have the MMP Shield 1.0, as well as 2 double mags with +2s from Hive Technologies. And the duty rig, this one has the Safariland mid-length, so it drops down rather than sits high on your hip. And this is more of the G-code paddle, which is high on your hip. So Mr. Hicks, I found him on Instagram. It's got a good retention. I like that. I like the fact that it pulls. The G-code wears perfectly with it. He does the rubber spacers in order to allow for tension settings. The only thing I advise, if you do, these are one of the first ones he made for duty, get the Safariland style one, because it's basically it's push forward as well. So it's got the similar construction. You have the rubber spacers, as well as it has eyelets right here. So theoretically, in the future, if you wanted, you can get a mag holder, or you could just use it as a lashing point as well. Good retention. I wore these for quite a while as an armed guard. As far as the paddles go, I mean, you really can't beat a G-code paddle. It's curved just enough for your hip. It sits perfectly on the sides. I wear this one as a canted model, so it cants slightly. So when I pull, you automatically have access to your indexing when it comes to ammo. I mean, these are pretty straightforward when it comes to holsters, very price effective. You're not paying an obscene amount of money for Kydex. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Kydex guys out there that are definitely worth that money, but I feel you're getting more Kydex than you're paying for. The individual that owns the company, he also takes shooter courses, medical courses, stuff like that. So he's also implemented some of the newer holster styles to allow for that. So he makes a cat tourniquet holster. He makes, he once in a while does a couple knife sheaths. Mr. Hicks is an amazing individual. I can't say anything bad about him. He's impeccable on his timing and his business. He can also get customized kydex where it will be screen printed as well. So if you want to have, like, you know, boom, Savage put on the side of it as a design, he can get that printed onto it, and it will stay for quite a long time, as well as you can have your own custom kydex. So if you're a company who, you know, looking towards possibly having somebody else manufacture your kydex as a OEM shop, and you can just get your situation handled there, he's definitely an option. Like I said, I can't, this one, the only issue I had was when I first got it, because like I said, this is the 1.0 version, the release was really stiff because I had to file it down just enough to get it where I'm happy with it, as well as it's got secure options on it, as well as this one. Definitely would go with him again. Really can't go wrong with Hicks Holsters. They're on Instagram, HicksHolsters. Definitely a good person to work with. Definitely will help you out. And if he doesn't have the gun in stock, you can definitely get it situated so you can make it have a gun in stock. So you guys who are looking for the 365, you guys who are looking for, well, the newer Glock 19X, obviously the 1.0 shields and M&Ps fit their associated 2.0 counterparts. So that's a good thing. Glock 43s are very popular with them, and he can personalize them. So if you want, I'm very basic when it comes to holster option. I just want it to work. So I'm like, okay, give me a Coyote Brown holster with Coyote Brown rivets, black backstrap. I don't give a shit about any of this. This is like literally a workload. But if you wanted, you could have black with orange grommets, and this side be a green rivet as well. These ones are more of a Corbeil style. They wrench down on there. He leaves your safety available. So if you need to, you can, like, say if you're using this for training as well, you can drop your mag and be good to go. So there's that situation. I mean, I really can't say anything bad about his holsters. Granted, I have an FDE gun. I'm not seeing wear on this. So his retention point, as well as his spacing to allow for the a really firm, tight fit, but without ruining the finish of your, more expensive firearms, especially when, like, oh, this in black is like $5 something. But if it's in desert, FDE, and then it has the night sights, well, now I'm having to pay, $6 something. Same here. I mean, I'm not having to worry about it messing with the trigger. I'm not having to worry about it. It's got a little wear right here, but I wear it all the time. It's between this one and a couple other holsters. This one's are duty specific for work. I have some more recreational holsters that you guys can see clear. I got that Apex blue trigger on it. I'm happy with it. Other than that, people, I mean, definitely take a look out. I'm going to be releasing some more videos pretty soon. I think the next one I'm going to do will either be the John Gray and Jade Bacall. Actually, I'll let you guys choose. I can do the John Gray. I can do the Todd Begg Clandestine, or I could do the Tim Curry Warncliffe. Feel free to do that, as well as, I still got to do one for Sneerwell, and myriad of my pipes, as well as this wonderful backstrap I got here, right here. If you guys don't know, this is a Whoopee hoodie. All right, we're gonna go over this pretty soon. I'm really excited about these things. The guy's a Marine too, so I can't really down him on that one. You guys stay safe. I'm gonna finish my drink and put away my ammo.